Hi fellow collectors of 12-inch figures, I'm back again with another figure. This is a new one that only came a couple of days ago in the post. This is the Hot Toys DX10 T800 Terminator from the movie Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and obviously played by Arnie. So I'll give you a head to toe look as usual and then point out a few little issues I have with this figure. Okay, the head. Nice head sculpt, good likeness to Arnie, great paint apps. What a few people have said is that the face looks too young for how Arnie was portrayed in the film. With the glasses on, I don't think it's that much of an issue. If you take the glasses off, I'll just move them up a bit. See with the eyes there, it does make his face look younger. It's not as good as the head sculpt from the other T800 figure that Hot Toys released. I can't get his bloody glasses on. There you go. That head sculpt was a bit more accurate age-wise to the character. Just put his lens down a bit. So I haven't really got an issue with that with the glasses on. This is the PERS system head. I'll come to that in a second. The issues I have is this part here, because his neck is quite thick. I find that if you tilt his head slightly, there's a big gap here. The head doesn't fit snugly over the neck. I don't know if other people have got that problem, so you can't really do extreme movements with the head, otherwise it will show the gaps. The other problem I have is you can see the join. This is where you take the back of the head off. You can see it better on that side. The joint is shown. There's the PERS system. Put on a magnet. So I don't like that, and now I can't get it on. There you go. Would have been nice if Hot Toys had brought out a second head sculpt to go with this figure. There's two ways of showing this head. You can either show him like it is here, or if I move up to the top, take this little bit out when the camera focuses. There you go. What you do is in there you place his chip, his processor. There's a little notch there, and what you do, if I move down to his accessories, here's a little piece of his head, bit of his skin, that you just slide that part there into that little notch, so it looks like his skin's been peeled off, and in there you can place his chip. You can see there's a little blood detail on there, and you place it in there with these, which are metal plier type things that do work, and they grip these parts nicely, so it's nice and easy to put them in. So if you wanted to show him like that, you could. I would say I would have preferred a separate head sculpt with that on. Moving on to the clothing. Underneath the clothing he has a new type of muscle body. It's not rubberized, so it's nice and easy to pose. A little bit of a restriction on the legs because the leather trousers on the legs is a little bit stiffer, but I've had no problem with the arms because this leather is quite soft leather, so it bends quite nicely. Very similar to the clothing that they brought out on their original Terminator. I think the leather's a bit more real on this one. Zips are to scale, small zip heads, not like the big zip heads you see on a lot of figures. not as much weathering on this leather as there is on the older Terminator figure, and what I'll do is when I've done this video I'll put them both together so you can have a look at them both together. You can see the differences, but great tailoring, really nice leather. I prefer this leather to the one that's on the other Terminator. Down to his boots, he has got a bit of weathering on his boots. And he's just got the one t-shirt, whereas the other Predator that was released, not Predator, Terminator that was released had an alternate black t-shirt if you wanted to swap them out. Okay, accessories. As well as the chipset that I've just shown you, he comes with 8 different hands. 6 of them are gloved, 2 ungloved. I'm showing him here with the gloved pistol hand or shooting hand, and the hand to hold the milligun, which I'll come to in a little while. He's got 2 fisted gloves, 2 more relaxed hand type gloves. He's got an ungloved pistol hand or gun hand, and an ungloved hand that's used again for either holding the milligun or the other 2 guns that he comes with, which I'll show you in a sec. Let's just put his head back on. Right, the other accessories he has his pistol, slightly better than the pistol they released on the other Predator. Keep saying Predator, Terminator. The hammer does move. It does cock back as well. And as always with all Hot Toys figures, the gun clip does come out, revealing the bullets inside. Don't know what's wrong with this camera today. It's focusing on my hand, nothing else. It also comes with the shotgun with cocking action, and if you look in the top when you cock it, there's a shotgun shell inside. There's a little bit more detail on this than it was on the previous release of the other Terminator. Yeah, you got it right that time, didn't say Predator. And he also comes with his grenade launcher with strap, and the sight does lift up. You can actually put these shells, you can actually take them out and you can pop them in there. Nothing special about this, pretty basic, but it looks good. So he also comes with all these grenade shells, which you can take out if you wish. To put this on, it's advisable to take the head off, and the head does come off very easily, which is unusual for a Hot Toys figure. And then just slip that over his shoulder and push the head back on. It also comes with the milligun. A lot of people have bought this figure purely for the milligun. No real moving parts on it. It doesn't rotate that I know of. If it does, it's very stiff. It doesn't rotate. It's fully plastic. It's got a rubber gun belt, which you just slot straight in there, move it round, and if you undo the bag, inside there's foam, but just undo these zips here and you just push it straight in, no problem at all. And talking of the bag, comes with this great bag you see he has in the film. Fits nicely over his shoulders. So all in all, great figure to have. So a few little issues with the head. I believe Hot Toys are bringing out another DX version of this, and it's the battle damage version. Not 100% sure if I'm going to get that. Might do. Check out pictures on Big Bad Toy Store or on Hot Toys website or Sideshow's website. It's got pictures of that figure. All the clothing's been ripped, and blood showing through, and his face is all scarred and battle damaged. Another thing with the stand, different type of stand, and flick of a switch at the back and it lights up. Not very bright, but it lights up the logo. Nice little touch. This is the figure people wanted. To a certain degree Hot Toys have delivered, but I think with the battle damage version coming out, a lot of people might pass on this one and go for that one instead. So I'll probably end up getting them both. Not 100% sure yet. So there you go, my second DX. I've got the DX12 Batman en route, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I should get him before the mad Christmas rush post. And I'll do a video on him before Christmas, and then in the new year, just before the new year, I will do an update video of my entire collection. Couple more videos on the way, possibly today. One is going to be of this guy and the other Terminator side by side for comparison, and I've also got the Bat Pod, the new Bat Pod, not the old one, so I might do a video on that one as well today, and possibly a Dwarven Forge video because a couple of people have asked for a couple more of those. So I might do one of those just to keep my viewers happy. So, not a very good review of this figure. There are better reviews out on the internet, namely Clipper King's done a great review on this figure, and Jay and Wendy from Hot Chicks Toy Reviews. I just like sharing the figures that I have with the community. So I'll give you a 360 of this figure, and then I shall sign off and start working on the next video. If you haven't got an Arnie Terminator figure, because the other ones are quite expensive now, then I would opt for this one, definitely. It's a good representation of the character from the film. You could just put go out and buy the Millie gun and the few accessories this guy comes with and add it to the other Terminator if you've got him. So as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'll be back.